Smithtown residents will no longer have to worry about how to get rid of their hazardous wastes, as the town says the STOP program will be implemented by this fall. The students here say they enjoy taking part in the moot court competition every year, and some hope to actually become lawyers one day. This memorial garden is dedicated to the children that died in the Holocaust, and it was developed through the millions of pennies donated to the Holocaust and Tolerance Center. For each pansy pack sold here at Hicks Nurseries, 15 cents will be donated to the Megan's Pansy Fund. Senator Chuck Schumer says he will do everything he can to make sure this law is implemented.
And hopefully with the passage of this law, it'll start, saving somebody's lives.
Dennis Ciano's brother, Suffolk County Police Officer Glenn Ciano, was killed in February when a drunken driver slammed into his patrol car while on duty. Ciano says he doesn't want other families to suffer the same pain his family is suffering, and that's why he says he's supporting efforts to require convicted drunk drivers have an ignition interlock system installed in their cars. An ignition interlock is a breath test device that's linked to a vehicle's ignition system. The interlock prevents the car from starting if there's any detection of alcohol in the driver's breath.
It's a preventable crime, and we have to do whatever we can to protect citizens. How many more tragedies are we going to have here on Long Island?
Officials say this new interlock device is one of the best proven ways to stop convicted drunk drivers from driving drunk again. And they say it's already been used successfully in other states.
We think we can stop up to 65% of those who would drink and drive if they had this in their car.
New York State Senator Charles Fischello is proposing a statewide law that would require mandatory ignition interlocks for convicted drunk drivers. Officials say there have been almost 30,000 DWI arrests in the last 3 years on Long Island alone. And here at the Long Island Garden of Awareness in Farmingdale, the names of many Long Islanders killed by drunk drivers are engraved on this memorial wall.
We can't help any of the people that are on this wall, obviously, but hopefully we can help the, future people, future victims.
Bottom line is enough, and we're not going to stop till we rid our streets of drunk drivers.
In Farmingdale, JoAnne Cabaluna, LI News Tonight. These students are playing an important role in helping to save lives. They're donating blood at the New York Institute of Technology's Blood Drive. This year's blood drive took place in the New York Blood Center's busmobile, which pulled up outside NYIT Student Activity Center in Old Westbury.
It's incredibly important that people go out and donate blood. Blood cannot be manufactured. The only way to get blood to save lives is if people donate blood.
Organizers say donating blood saves millions of lives each year, and they say student response has been enormous.
Nothing better than to come to a college campus and get it, where it's full of students who are young, who are in physical shape and healthy.
The students here, they're pretty motivated, I have to say. Most of them have said either they're about to go and give blood or they'll be giving blood today or tomorrow.
Some of the students we spoke with say this was their first time donating blood, and they say they were happy to help.
It makes you feel like that you're helping people out, and it's a good thing to do.
It's very important to do things to help out people in need, and it's only an hour out of your day, so it's for a good deed.
Organizers of the blood drive say there is no substitution for giving blood, and without blood donors we would not have an adequate supply of blood on hand. And they say donating blood really is giving the gift of life. In Old Westbury, JoAnne Cabaluna, LI News Tonight. This bully prevention advocate is receiving special recognition. John Halligan says he lost his 13-year-old son Ryan in 2003 to suicide after Ryan was bullied in person and online by classmates. Now Halligan is an educator who is dedicating himself to talking to children and parents about bullies, cyberbullying, and teen suicide.
My son was a victim of bullying and cyberbullying, and the extent of it was not revealed until after my son's death.
Halligan says he became a bully prevention advocate and has traveled nationally to spread Ryan's story in hopes of helping other young people.
Well, I quickly started to focus on doing something to honor my son's memory versus trying to blame this all on one particular person.
Child Abuse Prevention Services says its program is effective in educating kids and adults on bullying and internet safety.
Specifically bullying in general, I see as a volunteer that we get a number of results. I know the kids are really interested. There's always disclosures. If kids feel like they've been bullied, then maybe they'll talk to the volunteer or their teacher.
According to Halligan, it's important to continue educating the public.
Well, my simple message to young people is that you are loved beyond belief. Don't ever forget that. And there are always people there in your lives who care about you and love you and want to help you. And don't ever be afraid to ask for help.
Since his son's death, John Halligan just recently decided to focus on telling Ryan's story full-time, traveling to schools across the United States and Canada about the need for more education prevention. In East Meadow, JoAnne Cabaluna, LI News Tonight.